Yeah, feel free to.
Do you want to start with an intro?
Yeah, we gotta always start with an intro.
All right, yo, my name is Angel Manuel.
And I'm Chef Uncle Melvin.
We have a special guest today.
Jay West.
Jay West. Shout out to Jay West.
Shout out to Jay West for coming through. You know what I mean? What's it called? Randomly, when I first started really doing the Instagram heavy, he messaged me, asked me to check out the album. I like the album, and he does good things. And the album is actually called Destination Famous. So check out the. I guess there's merch. I didn't know that. So I appreciate him for coming through. And so we have a lot of topics here, but of course we want the fans that are watching this to get to know Jay West and. Just to know another side about him. So I like your shoes, bro.
Oh, thanks.
Tell me how did you get into rap?
I got into rap at a pretty young age, just like kind of listening to it. I was telling one of my friends at school yesterday, that like I got into like the like flow and hip hop and rap in itself when I was young, listening to like Eminem, and then I really got into like the instrumentation of it. In like 2013 with Macklemore and Ron Lewis's The Heist.
Oh, okay.
And so, and like that Seattle sound, and just like bringing all that together.
Okay, where are you from originally?
I'm from Warsaw, Indiana.
Oh wow.
Indiana.
Oh, nice.
How far is Warsaw, Indiana?
2 hours.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
So you live here now?
Oh, wow.
Oh, so how'd you end up here?
I came here to pursue my goals as being a hip-hop artist because the rap market isn't too big in Warsaw, Indiana.
Is Warsaw, Indiana like a small town?
Oh yeah, it's a really small town, like cornfields and farming and stuff like that, so the demand isn't there for it. It's like country music. You
might have been the best rapper in Warsaw, Indiana, bro. You might
have had the title, bro.
You might have put yourself up by coming to Chicago because there's a lot of great rappers here. So you could have been the best artist out there in Warsaw, the best hip hop artist in Warsaw, Indiana. But
my bad.
You go ahead, bro.
How would you describe your music? Because I haven't heard it yet.
My music is oh man, I was just telling my friend this yesterday too. It's like. You have like that orchestral instrumentation, and like abstract-ish, with like consciousness, but not consciousness at the same time. I don't know. It's like super weird.
Do you mean like actual orchestra, trumpets, clarinets, shit like that?
Yeah. So like I really like violins and trumpets and choirs and stuff like that. I love that. There wasn't too much of it on Destination Famous because with that I was still trying to find my sound as an artist and what I like and what I don't like and so on.
Why the title Destination Famous?
Because throughout the album is like my experience over the course of 2 years, which it took to make. In that 2 years, I started writing it in Indiana, and I finished writing it and recorded the entire thing in Chicago. So throughout that is like the story of my journey to fame.
Oh wow. Music. Okay. Well, I like I like the title.
Yeah, that title's dope, bro.
The title's dope. So to be honest, that's what made me really listen to it. That and I saw like you were like artists from the city, so I was like, cool, And what's it called? And the album cover is dope too. I'm gonna show you the album cover real quick. I'm trying to like. You guys don't need to see that on my phone.
I don't know. I text my girl while we do the podcast, so there's that.
What's it called? I don't, but it's alright.
Oh, well,
it's okay. So, there we go. So, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah.
I see it. Oh, that's dope as fuck. How'd you get that picture?
A couple different photos smashed into one.
Oh, yeah.
Photoshopping it to the fullest.
Damn. That's dope.
Yeah, so... So let's see.
Hold up. What's your favorite song on your own album?
Yeah. My favorite song on my album? Let's see here. So I really like... my favorite is Time Goes By. That's one of my favorites. It's either that or Limitless.
Limitless is a good one. I like Limitless. I also like Decline because I'm a huge So Messy fan. Shout out to Messy. He's here all the time.
Messy.
Yeah,
Messy's on the album?
Yeah, Messy's on the album. Don't worry about it, bro. It's fine. Bird won't be mad. It's a head. Yeah, what's it called? Messy's on the album. Like, that was another thing that stood out to me, so I was like, oh, snap.
His verse was actually a one take. It was a freestyle.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, we were in my apartment, and he came over to record it, and I was like, yo, I'm looking for a verse. I was trying to get it from some dude, and I was complaining to Messy. I was like, yo, this dude's not giving me the verse, and I was upset. And Messy's like, let me hop on it. And he jumps in the booth, comes out, and that was it.
Oh, nice.
It was just like, all right, bet.
Hey, I mean, Mexican rap though. I mean, I've hung out. What's it called? There's been a couple times where he'd be here and he'd just be freestyling. Like there was one big time where it was like him and this dude named Khalil. It was a bunch of us over here. We all like smashed high, and like they were just freestyling back and forth. I was like, wow, like they were. It was dope. So, what's it called? So, how did you go about setting up some of your future features? Wait, before you answer that, the Law of Huey. Does that guy have anything to do with like Huey Gang?
He is, yeah, Huey Gang. Stark of Huey and then the Law of Huey.
Oh,
and then,
okay.
Monty Jordan of Huey.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I know Monty Jordan. Like, we're not cool, but I know who he is. And his I think his album just came out too. An album mixtape, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Yep.
How did you go about setting up some of these features? I know you said Messi just kind of, you told him that some dude was flaking on you, and he gave you, he did you a favor. But what about Hannah Bishop and a couple of, and then Jimmy Ain't Shit. I've never heard of those two guys, to be honest with you. So, those two people. So
Jimmy, I met her at an open mic at Music Garage.
Oh.
They used to have an open mic at Music Garage, which was like super poppin'. And
when did it stop?
It stopped early last year because the fire department was like, there's too many people in this room. Yeah, we were packing the house, and so it's like,
it's too much weed smoke.
But it was a good time, and she saw me perform, and I got off stage, and she's like, yo, we got to link up sometime.
Nice.
That just kind of came about.
Okay, what about Hannah Bishop?
Hannah Bishop, I went to high school with her.
Okay.
We did musical theater for 4 years in high school together.
Oh, wow.
And when I thought of that song, I was like, I want a female vocalist, kind of like Broadway-ish sound, and so I thought of her and I hit her up and I was like, yo, can we lay this down?
Oh, nice. So tell us about your process, like when it comes to writing a song. Like, do you write a verse first and then try to find a beat that fits the verse, or will you get a beat and then like write with the beat, or how do you go about when it comes to writing, or if you write at all? Because I know some people don't write.
It's a mess.
Just whatever you feel like in the moment.
Yeah, it varies. Like sometimes I hear a hook, or sometimes I hear a beat, and I think of who would fit that hook, if anybody other than me. Like I think of who would fit it. I'd have them write that hook, and then write my verses around that. Or sometimes the beat inspires the writing, or sometimes I just have a whole song with no beat, and then I just wait till that beat comes.
Okay.
Do you like make your own beats?
No,
you can't.
Not
do
that
talented.
I've tried that road, and it's a bumpy one.
Beat making is hard.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it like from experience, but I've tried to get into it. Like I was telling my roommate this yesterday. I was telling Emmy Joe this yesterday. Like I really want to like learn how to like make beats. The couple times I've tried to get into it, it's just so much.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like, you could use those little apps on the app store that like make beats for you that have a lot of it already put together. But it's just like, if you want like a genuine beat, like you need more. And it's just a lot. It's just a lot to learn.
Plus, there's like just like artists, like just as there are starving artists, there's starving producers, and so like
definitely,
why like make your own beats when you could help somebody else out and bring two forms of art together from two different minds and create one genius piece.
And then you make Gucci Gang, and then you split the profits.
No, you make, what is it? You make Coco by OG Genesis, because I don't know if you guys know this, but the guy he bought the beat from, he only paid the guy like $200, and that song's like double platinum or something like that.
Yeah,
Designer was the same shit.
Yeah, Designer bought a beat. What's that big song that blew up?
Panda?
Yeah, Panda. He bought that beat off a 17-year-old kid that was a nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like 700, right? Something like that.
I don't know what he bought it for, but the kid was like 17, living in a small town. Now he's got his own like place and everything.
Exactly, you know what I mean? So I guess that makes sense. But that's what I was thinking. Like, it's like, yeah, I'd love to invest in like, local producers. But anytime you ask them, shout out to Nuru. I asked him just curious because I'm trying to put together a mixtape for my brother who's in jail. We have beats now. We just trying to get the verses. I asked him like off camera. I was just like, how much for a beat, bro? He was like, I charge like 80 per beat. I'm just like, damn, your beats are dope, but 80 per beat for like people that's struggling. And then I know a lot of people record in their own, like have their own home studios, but when we would go to the studio with my brother, we went to Music Garage too. We worked with Rich Laurel.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's like, he went up, but at the time he was like $50 an hour. So it's like, studio time adds up fast. Okay. And then having to pay somebody for an $80 beat, and then it was just like, yeah, I can see why people would want to make their own beats. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I could definitely understand it, but like I don't like to pay like through the roof for beats if I don't value it that high. You know, like everybody's gonna value their art at a high price because it's their art, they made it and they're proud of it. You know, like if somebody asked me for a feature and they asked me how much I would charge, I would price it high in my mind, but like I do it for free because I know that.
Yeah, you gotta do it for
struggling.
You gotta do it for free. I mean, unless you're like, I feel like unless you're super desirable, like even if you're an up and coming rapper, unless you're, if you're super desirable, then yeah, you could charge like, I don't know, like $150 or something like that for a feature, like $150. But if you're just like yet another one of the people who are just trying to like make their way up, like I feel like these people shouldn't be charging each other for features. Like, it's like,
if you're an acid rap chance, you can charge for features.
Of course, but
a 10-day, you're kind of like.
When you get one tape out.
Yeah, exactly. And you're making a small wave, but a lot of people still don't know you.
Don't have a buzz,
yeah, exactly. So.
I feel like a lot of that goes with ego as well.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big thing where it's like, nah, my shit is too hot. I don't care if nobody could afford it. It's like, but nobody really wants it, buddy. So why don't you like meet in the middle, $20?
Yeah.
Buy me a cheeseburger or some shit.
I think I think that was a problem that like Pac-Man had a lot. Like when he would be wanting to charge, like really tax people for features.
For real?
Yeah, bro. Like, there's this one guy. I'm gonna give y'all some like little secret stuff. There's a song. It's called Scotty Meets Kevin Durant. It's with some random. I don't even know the guy's name. He like some random guy, and he said basically he charged old dude like $350 for the feature. Really? And I was like, damn, bro, why you on that? Like. To be honest, yeah, I know you have a couple videos. You have like 2 videos that have like are still pretty high up, but for the most part, we all trying to get along through this, and you can't be doing guys like that. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to start building relationships like that.
I mean, for me at least, I'd rather pay for like in a favor than $100, $200.
Yeah, it's like let's collab on this song, and then maybe later down the line we'll collab on another song, and I feel like
maybe I make it or you make it, and then it's like, yo. You could hit me up because I remember you were there when neither of us had anything.
The bartering system.
Yeah,
I agree.
Do any of you remember Lil Debbie?
The cakes?
I was gonna say
No, it's a rapper from like 2013.
Okay.
You remember Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada, that bitch?
Yeah.
Well, it was one of her homegirls, and I remember I emailed her like way back when I was really trying to be a rapper. I emailed her like, yo, so how much, for a Lil Debbie verse? And I thought like, $500 maybe. She had like 1 song, maybe 2. And she wanted to charge me like $5,000 for a verse.
Did you pay her?
No, I didn't even have $5,000. I don't even think at that time I had like $100.
Is there a secret Lil Debbie, Angel Manuel
mixtape coming out?
Fire track that you saved up for 6 years so forth?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I didn't have $5,000, but
low-key, that's the way to make it though. You feature somebody for cheap when they're nobody, and then when they blow up, you drop that track.
Exactly.
Definitely.
No, somebody did that with Kendrick. I remember this. I was working at Walmart back in the day, and this was Kendrick, like 2008, 2009 Kendrick. But the guy put out the song 2013, and I think it was the label that was like, yeah, if you put that out, we're just gonna sue you.
Yeah,
so like that's some bullshit too.
Somebody did that with Logic this past year.
Oh really?
After 1-800, they released that track, and then there's this new Logic song out, and everybody's like, whoa, it's like this recorded in the closet. It sounds like crap.
Oh, so this Logic verse.
13-year-old Logic verse.
Hell no. So, what would you say would be your dream feature? As far as we'll talk small, like city-wise right now, like artists in the city or up-and-coming artists. Nobody huge right now. We can answer that one later.
Herb,
Dirk. So somebody who's up-and-coming in the city?
That you really want to work with.
That's a good question. It's a really good question. I'm not sure on that.
Okay. How about just in general, a dream feature? Like any type of, or
anybody.
Any level of artist, any genre. You could transcend genres. You could make a Jay West country track. or like some or some like dance music.
I would really love to collab with Sam Smith.
Sam Smith? That'd be super soulful.
Which one is Sam Smith?
What's it called? Stay With Me?
Oh, yeah. Wait.
He made that huge album in like 2013.
Yeah, he's the one British guy who
I'll look it up.
Angel Manuel's age is definitely showing through at this point.
I only listened to like 8. Okay, yeah, I thought it was this guy. I only listened to like 15 songs, and they're all from like 2007. Like on the way here, I was listening. Yeah, on the way here, I was listening to like Gucci Mane, My Kitchen. No, I was brushing my teeth to Gucci Mane, My Kitchen.
That song is definitely my shit.
Oh shit, we never did Song of the Week.
We did. We could do Song of the Week after this.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's not like we just asked Jay West a couple questions and that's the end of the episode. Hey, thanks for watching. Like, no, we could go ahead. So Sam Smith, that'd be great. Would you want to do like a kind of what type of track would that be? Like a "You Broke My Heart, I Can't Do This Forever" type of song, or?
I think I don't like those types of songs. I have a couple of them, and I think they were extremely immature after I released it.
Oh wow!
But
that's funny. Me too.
Yeah, I think it would just be like a. I don't know what it would be.
But this is a dream. We gotta make it happen.
It'd be dope, really dope to have him. Or Regina Spektor, maybe, if you know who that is.
I do know who that is.
Nobody knows who she is, but I'm surprised you do.
I barely knew who Sam Smith was.
Sam Smith is much more famous.
Chance has got a track with Regina Spektor.
Yeah.
Same Drugs, but it was never released.
Same Drugs? Isn't that on? That's on Coloring Book.
Yeah. She was on Same Drugs, but he never released that version of it.
Oh, got you. Okay. I didn't know that, but yeah, I've heard her name before. Wow. So we'll get that Sam Smith feature for you, hopefully.
Oh yeah, we'll put him on the phone, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
My uncle's friend. Dog.
He's the homie, bro. Like what's it called? We were going dress shopping last week. Because Sam Smith is gay and he's most likely a bottom.
What do you mean most likely?
He's definitely. There's this one interview with him, and he's like the Late Show with that one British guy.
People discuss that on TV.
No, but it's just the way he carries himself. Like you can tell he's the more feminine one in the relationship. Like if he would be he'd be the woman in the relationship.
I don't know.
I stand by that, bro. Like he even said it. He's like he gave an example. He said something in the interview like when they're driving in the car about like him being in a fancy dress at the wedding. I know he was joking, but still, like that's just how it would have to be. Okay, so you want to go to Song of the Week now, Mr. Melvin?
Yeah, hell yeah. No, hold up. Actually, I already forgot my question, but yeah, sure.
You had any more questions for Jay West's upbringing?
I think I had 2 more questions. Okay, one of them is how exactly do you finance your music career? Because I think that's the biggest roadblock for a lot of people starting out, at least.
It's definitely difficult.
Do you sell Molly?
No.
How about Percocet?
I don't do any sort of drugs or sell anything like that.
Okay. What's it called? How about candy bars on the trains?
No.
Oh,
but I do sell socks. No, I'm kidding.
Yo, I know a guy like that.
Nice.
Catch me on 87 selling some rags.
Got you. I'll meet you there.
Some chamois.
Yeah, exactly. Sell some socks. Sell some fruities too. Mainly the strawberry ones, though, and then you're gonna get all the fans.
Talking about the people in the back of the pickup selling fruit.
No, fruities the little candies.
Oh.
Talking about the people that be outside the south side, like a lot of the south side train stations, like selling squares. They sell candy, all type of crazy shit. But
no, but like the way I think I finance it would be through crowdfunding, basically. So like just whatever the fans give, like through merchandise or streaming revenue and stuff, it just all goes right back into the craft itself. Instead of taking that to go pay my bills, I take that to put into the music because the music made that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, and that's at the end of the day, that is just extra money from like whether it's from merch or whether it's from streaming. It's like so. I see. I think that's a great way to fund it.
So then, how are you living up here?
How?
Yeah, like how you paying bills?
Like, do you live with your family or?
No, I live with my girlfriend.
Okay.
Out in Wrigleyville.
Nice.
We just finance that through jobs.
Okay. Where do you work?
Work at Jimmy John's.
Nice. Which one? Well, I love me some Jimmy John's.
Downtown on Michigan Avenue.
Shit, I'm gonna find the Jimmy John's you work at and pop up there. Hopefully you can.
Pop up concert.
I'm gonna give me a half-off sandwich. Exactly, and I'll bring that little speaker and I'll bring a microphone. I'll bring one of the the little kid microphones that you used to have connected to the little like elephant radio.
Oh yeah.
And then you can just perform right there and then give me a free sandwich afterwards. Because I brought the microphone, so I'm giving you the means to perform. So you pay me with the sandwich, yes.
What, a $5 sandwich?
No, a lot more than that, but it's okay. So
sandwiches are more than that?
It's like $10 a sandwich.
Pretty much. What? Yeah, like the cheap